Will Lee from Fishing Monthly here. Yesterday I had the opportunity to get out on the water with Cameron Wood from Quintrex and check out the new 510 top ender. Let's take a look now. Will Lee for Fishing Monthly magazines here, and I'm joined today by Cameron Wood, Quintrex account manager. How are we doing, Cameron?
Good, thanks, Will. I'm having a great day.
And we're out on the new 510 top ender. There's a lot of changes for 2015. Let's talk about a few of them. So the first, you've beefed them up a little bit, have you?
Absolutely, yeah. Look, I guess the thing that most people have asked, the first question is how thick's the hull, how thick's the bottom sheets? So really, even though construction is more important, we've decided to, I guess, meet that demand, and we've gone up to 4mm bottoms on all the boats and 3mm on the side. And that gives that feeling of toughness. It also adds a little bit extra weight, so you do get that smoother, quieter ride. So
those guys that are a little bit rough with their boats, this would be a good option for them then?
Absolutely. Look, we build them tough, as you well know, the way we construct the ribs and the gibs and all that sort of stuff. But I guess thickness certainly does add that, that bit of toughness for us.
Very good. And I believe there's some underfloor storage in this vessel as well.
Yeah, absolutely. The big change for this year was that we realised that our customers needed some reason to get this new boat. So we've changed it, we've added some additional underfloor storage. There's a big one forward here which can be plumbed as a live bait tank, and there's one a little bit further back there that I'm told will hold 48 cans, but gee, don't hold me to that one, Will.
A lot of people are fishing with lures these days, and I know one of my pet hates is actually getting the lures caught in the carpet. So you've upgraded the carpet on this model. Tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, in our traditional one, we had that very light grey colour, which tended to get a little bit warm in the sunshine. So we've got this new aerated hook-free carpet, which is really great, and we've tested it in some pretty hot conditions up here in Queensland. It's actually really comfortable throughout the entire day, and get your lures and your hooks caught.
And with all the top enders, this is the side console model, and you've upgraded the side consoles this year.
Absolutely, we've gone for this really good one because obviously when you're fishing you need room in the boat itself. We found that our consoles were quite a good solid unit, and with everyone wanting to put bigger electronics on, we probably needed a bigger head part but a smaller footprint. So we've actually narrowed it at the base and taken it broader at the top. That allows us to put up to about a 9 or 10 inch system on there. With a 7-inch one you can run either your iCommand or your various different gauges on there as well. Excellent,
that's going to suit a lot of those guys that are buying those big screens these days.
Absolutely, yep. We're all getting short-sighted, Will.
And that's a nice large front casting deck there, and I noticed there's 4 hatches there. Tell us a little bit about those hatches. What can we put under them?
Absolutely. Look, the other thing is we raise that front casting deck up because, as you said, people like to flick lures, they like to flick casting nets and stuff, but they also need a place to store stuff. So we've got some really deep storage. In fact, the one that I'm sitting on here can put a 45 litre esky underneath, which is great for keeping your catch or your food cool. We've also got these side ones as well, which you can drop tubs or bins in. At the moment, we've got all the life jackets and the flares and the fire extinguishers and stuff in too.
Excellent. Yeah. There's plenty of room for your lunch, your beers, your fish, your catch, your safety gear. It's all there.
Absolutely. Yeah, we don't like to trip over the stuff in the boat, do we?
No, definitely not. And seat bases. You've upgraded the seat bases this year.
Absolutely. Yeah. Look, the other part was that we had these nice curved ones in the past. What we found was, again, they sort of got in your way, and when you're out there fishing, you don't want to trip on anything. So with these flush-mounted seat bases, it makes it a lot easier, and you're a lot less likely to stub that toe. And we all know what it's like when you get your wet foot. You can kick your toe. There's nothing worse than that one, mate.
Yeah, I think a lot of the anglers that fish bare feet, they're going to appreciate that one. And rod lockers. You've got rod lockers, so you can get those out of the way for your travelling now.
Absolutely. Look, obviously, the guys have got really expensive rods these days, and it's nice to have a little rocket launcher on the bimini. But by having a rod locker in the side with some rod savers in it, you can tuck them away. That's all carpet lined. It folds up neatly onto the side deck, and what you end up getting is a really safe, protective spot for your rods.
And Cameron, the trend these days is everybody wants bigger horsepower.
Yes.
So you've done some extensive testing on this model, and I believe you've upped the maximum horsepower that you can put on the 510.
Absolutely. Look, we're travelling a lot of distances, especially up north in those western country areas, and people need that big horsepower to travel big distances. So this new 510's been re-rated to the 115 horsepower. It was previously 100, and we do an extensive test on that, which is really thorough. It's not just a matter of doing some quick calculations. We actually physically have to test each boat. So with 115 horsepower on this boat, I think we were getting around about 40 miles an hour, Will.
Excellent. And you guys at Quintrex, you don't mind pushing the limits with your testing. Tell us a little bit quickly about how you find what your maximum horsepower is for a boat.
Absolutely, yeah. We do a thing called a speed turn test, which we catch on all our GoPros, and we got them forward and aft, and we have to film the thing. We do a test over about a 200 metre area. You have to hit the first marker at wide open throttle, and then to perform a 90-degree turn to the port without backing off. Not for the faint-hearted, I've got to tell you, Will. Safety gear, helmets, the full thing. Once the boat passes that, we just repeat the whole process. Wide open throttle at the first marker, starboard turn, and if we stay in the water and we stay in the boat, thumbs up.
Well, Cameron, next time you need a driver, let me know. That sounds pretty exciting to me. And so if somebody wanted to take this boat offshore or somewhere where it's a little bit choppy, has it got self-draining decks?
Absolutely, yeah. That's the other big difference with the top enders over some of our other fishing boats. We've got this fully self-draining decks, and obviously the scuppers are actually above the waterline, so the water flows down and out. So you can actually back up hard on something if you get fortunate enough to catch a big fish, and you're not going to fill that boat full of water.
Excellent. Now, if I'm going out and I want to catch some live bait before I go out and chase my snapper or my billfish, is there a facility to put those live baits?
Absolutely. Right at the back deck there where you've got next to your cutting board is an opportunity for a little live bait tank. It's about a 35 litre tank at this stage.
Excellent. All right, Cameron, well, enough chat. I reckon we take this boat for a bit of a spin. What do you reckon?
I reckon helmets on, Will.
Right. So there it is, the 510 top ender. It's packed with a whole heap of fishing features. Be sure to get down to your nearest Quintrex dealer and check it out.